Hello, my name is Aaron Bailey, and I'm here to tell you how to live action roleplay, also known as LARP. LARP is the act of acting out characters or playing characters that are not real. It's very common throughout the world, and you can do it almost in any location that you live in. LARP is very similar to many role-playing video games like Skyrim or Oblivion, even Dungeons and Dragons, like the board game. It's taken place in many different areas or eras, like Renaissance, medieval, fantasy, and stuff. So you may ask, how do I do this? So you need to find a group which is located in most time at parks, like public parks, but also they are located on the internet if you cannot find them at your local park. Then after you find a group, you need to get information towards what you want to do. So you find a LARP group in a park or on the internet, and then you need to contact their leader, which will give you information about the rules and how it works. That way you will know whenever you fight. Their leadership is very similar to many organizations like treasurers and stuff like that. So once you get in a group, you need to start your own story. You create your own persona that you will role play out. It'll really help you in role playing. Like, you'll get into your own character that you created, and you will want to even level up and extend that story throughout your career as LARPing. So after you get all the background stuff, you need to choose a class. Now, classes work like many role-playing games, like video games like I mentioned. Like, you can choose an archer, a warrior, a mage, some other stealthy stuff like assassins and scouts. This will all vary throughout. You can change any time you want to. After you choose a class, you will need to find or make weapons that or go towards that class. Like, if, for example, if you chose a warrior, you would want like a shield and a sword, but if you're a warrior, you can't use ranged weapons. So like, if you choose a scout, you would want a bow or like a dagger and stuff like that. There are many types of LARPing events. Now, this one here is a battle or a skirmish where you split teams in apart and you battle to the death, pretty much. That is the most common used one in LARP. Also, there is dueling and tournaments, and you can see here there's only 1 versus 1, and they're using daggers. This is not LARP, but it's very similar because that you're restricted to weapons and certain things like that. And you get rewards if you win these tournaments or duels. That could be anything from weapons to like level ups and stuff. Also, there are monster and special battles or events. Like, you would have all the classes put together, and then you'd have monster battles where all the classes grouped together, and then you would go out and fight the monsters. There's other stuff than just doing battles and fighting. There's parties, things called feasts, where everybody brings in their own stuff, and you have a feast and enjoy time together. Also, you'll be making many different friends in LARP, so you would usually end up like hanging out at each other's houses afterwards. Now, this is not very common on every single group, but there are many travel opportunities if you're in a big group. Like, you would go take your own group, and then you would travel to another group's location, no matter where it is in the world or the United States, and fight them in a battle or duels or tournaments, stuff like that. Alright, now you have all the information you need to get ready to fight, and you're ready to do it. Most likely the scenario will be you will get ready. You'll be pretty nervous because it's the first time and you don't want to mess up. So you'll talk to your captain, and then he'll tell you what to do, and you straight into the battle, and it's really interesting. So say if you don't want to do like fantasy or just LARPing battles, there's other options like historical reenactments and just doing crazy things like dressing up as a pig and flying around acting like a pig, and it's pretty interesting. There is a different type of LARP which is very more painful. It's not like foam weapons or any fake weapons. They go in straight up with armor and real swords and stuff, and they fight each other. They don't kill each other, but they hit each other and like there's certain rules where like if you get hit this hard or if you get hit like in a certain area you're dead, but it's much more painful. Now I want to tell you a quick story about myself in LARP. I was very nervous the first time because like it's never seen anything like this before, or heard anything. Like I was just introduced to it by a friend, and I went in, chose the warrior class, and I talked to my captain like I mentioned, and we went straight into battle. Like, and it was really interesting because I felt like I was like a kid again, you know, playing out in the backyard, shooting fake weapons, acting like you're going through real war. So if you're a person that is older and you don't think you can do this, like any age can do this. As you can see here, there are kids, adults, older people, and they're all having a great time. So it's for every age that is needed to play. Now, you may be like, well, I really want to do this, but I can't find anybody that does it near me or it's convenient to my location. So what you would want to do is you would want to like contact your friends, or you would want to find somebody that you know that actually does it and maybe get involved. But if you can't, you want to get a group together like this, and you will need to totally change, like, you know, get your own LARP group together and start there. So I recommend not giving up on it. So let's summarize what we went through. You want to find a group. You want to talk to them about the rules so you know what you're getting into, and then you choose a class, get your weapons together, and create your own story so you can actually get into the role-playing part, and then that will be it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoy your LARPing experience. Thank you.